Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out this video. I haven't done a lot of videos in November, December. I've been super busy, so I want to do a video here on what I've been up to off camera for November and December, as well as a recap for 2019 and look at some projects I'm planning for 2020. So November was super busy. I worked on a musical at the school where I work, and it was an incredible amount of time, very productive and rewarding, especially working with students. Also, it's the holidays, spending time with my family, as much time as possible, especially after doing the musical. I was not around a lot, so it's really important to spend time with family and my kids especially. I've been super busy with real estate videos. I'm on my third video this week on property, so that's going really well. I also did a really cool tractor parade up in St. Albans, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't put that on YouTube. I may put it on later this month. So some other projects I've done off camera: installed a new TV and sound bar in our living room. I still need to run the wires behind the wall for the sound bar, as that's something new we haven't had in our house before. Some other things: our sump pump died in the basement, and I went ahead and replaced that. Pretty easy to do because I had done the project a couple years ago, so it's a matter of just taking the old one out and installing a new one. Used all the same plumbing. It was like maybe a 20-minute job, but unfortunately, you know, it died in the middle of the night, and we didn't flood or anything, but you know, I learned my lesson, so now I also have an extra sump pump on hand here. So one's in the pit, and the other one's on the shelf ready to go. Also, that new TV I put upstairs, I took the old one, put it down in the basement, and I bought a new TV stand from Amazon. I couldn't find the old legs for the TV. I think it disappeared. So I bought this new TV stand. It's all glass. It's really nice. I'll put the links below in this video. I also hung this solar pool cover that we used this summer. I had a couple of videos on that. And I hung it underneath the deck because it was 21 feet long, so I wasn't sure what to do with that, but it came out to be a nice little project. So I'm very pleased to use that space that's not really being used right now. And an ongoing project I've been doing the last 8 years in our home here is installing Inseon switches. So I'm almost done. I went ahead and bought all the rest of the switches for Black Friday that I need for the house, and I've been installing those when I have time. So I'm working on the upstairs. The downstairs is done, and I'm working in the basement too. And lastly, from one of my previous videos, I went ahead and purchased 3 BYD batteries from Battery Hookup in Pennsylvania. And today was actually the first day I started working on them because I've been so busy. I've also been doing a lot of research on these batteries and what to use for a BMS and how I want to install them and what kind of system. You know, I bought the batteries first. It's kind of a backwards design right now, so I have the batteries. Now, what do I want to do with them? What's my load going to be? What am I going to use them for? So I do have a project for 2020 to use those batteries. So I'm taking my time through the winter here to get them going, and I'll talk about my 2020 list. So I want to go ahead and just talk about 2019. I think it was a fantastic year to do DIY projects. I did the new 18650 micro DC power box. That thing is incredible. I grab it all the time when I'm going out the door with the drones and so forth. It's really cool. Super small. It was really hard to work on, but I was pretty pleased with the results. I also had a project where I did the whole house propane. I hooked that up with the fuel company. Did a lot of the work myself, but that came out really well. 2 videos. Now we can hook up our generator as well as our gas grill. So it's nice having that whole house hookup now. I don't have to worry about gas bottles. I did the 2.0 upgrade on the original 18650 power box. Put a 25 amp battery in there and upgraded the peripherals, better USB, better voltmeters and so forth. So that box is incredible too. Now it's like, no, what box do I grab? It's always like, it's a tough decision, but it's nice to have options. So that box is a little bigger and has more power. I also did the DIY Bosch dishwasher install. That came out really well. So happy that we went with a Bosch. We love the third rack on top for the dishes, for all the small things. So that came out good. I'm very happy with how that went. Rebuilt the entire water system, all the heads, put new pistons in, new media in everything. We got our 2019 Nissan Leaf, the 40 kilowatt battery. That thing is awesome. It's one of the best cars I've ever driven. I have no complaints about it. It's been working out really well. It's been rock solid and getting good performance out of that, even in the super cold weather. Earlier this summer, we did the pool pump upgrade, put a 2-speed pump in. I think it uses around 300 watts on low speed and 700 watts in high speed. Glad I went with a 1 horsepower pump for the pool. So the end of last year, we put in the off-grid water system. Didn't really have a chance to fully enjoy that system because it was installed in the fall when I finally got around to doing it. But this year, we used it a lot more, especially for filling up the pool and keeping the pool topped off. So it's nice having that extra 275 gallons of water. Did 2 videos on the pool cover and the DIY pool cover stand. Those videos are doing really well. Also in the summer, I did a video on the quick connect fittings for the grill. Now that we have whole house propane on the outside, we can hook our grill in. Very happy we did that. I also built the 18650 solar off-grid water pump. It's basically a DC power box solar generator, but it has a 12 volt pump installed. Check out those videos if you haven't seen that. So that's going to be used next year. So I'll fully get to use the off-grid water to water gardens as well as maintain the pool and so forth. Also did several other projects. I did the utility sink. We did the tractor lights again, as well as many aerial videos. And of course the BYD batteries that I purchased. Been doing a lot of research on those. Actually started working on those today. So I'll have another video coming out soon on that once I get a little further in the project. So that's a wrap for 2019. 2020, have a couple projects lined up. Going to use those BYD batteries for the pool project here of taking the pool off grid, the pump and every other item that's associated with the pool. I want to be able to run that completely off grid. So I'm gonna use those batteries for that. And need to build a pool shed so I can store the off-grid power system and the batteries and so forth. So I'm not sure if I'm going to build that myself or if I'm going to buy a kit put together, or if I'm just going to buy one that's pre-made, a shed. But that needs to go and that needs to be a high priority. And I think building that system will be really good for doing my first true off-grid electrical system. Start small and I could build from there. All right, guys, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention a very big thank you to all of you who've subscribed and watched my videos and checked out my channel. It means a lot to me to have an audience to watch what I'm doing, and I really appreciate that for your support and comments and likes and all the stuff that goes with YouTube. I'm just really happy to be in the spot I am, to have a channel and share some things that I'm doing and to learn about things and to learn from you. It's just a really good thing. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and definitely come on back to my channel, check out what's going on in the future. So thank you very much for tuning in. It is appreciated. So have a great 2020. I'm looking forward to next year, and everyone take care.